I do.
Yep. Check as this storm's moving into the area. I'm going to be outside if it gets real still, or if it gets bad, I'm going to be saying, boys, we're going downstairs. And we might actually take our cell phones with us as we go downstairs. But it's getting serious, folks. This is real, okay?
Yeah, and if you can't hear it in our voices, we're as nervous as you are right now.
Absolutely.
This is a very intense situation.
This is something intense. I don't think any of us have ever gone through in this size of community. So it's Scott, reminds me a lot of how it tracked in 1973. A very, very same thing as it tracked in 1973. So sirens in Salina continue to sound. Well, I'd hope so. I'd hope anybody by now has been outside would probably be in shelter anyway. With this storm coming in, and again, it looks like we're going to get it right here in the city of Salina, and it won't be too much longer. Probably the next 5 minutes or so. Tornado should be in the city of Salina at 6:38.
Okay, hopefully you've taken cover. You've got some kind of radio with you, and you're listening. You've got all of your provisions. Take everything in your provisions with you as you can. Take that cover immediately. Looks to be about 6 minutes away from us right now. About 6 minutes away. And let's see the latest from the National Weather Service here.
Sam, you got something you need to...
We're right now here in the city. We're getting sporadic pea to dime-sized hail, and looking over past the bank, I thought I saw one coming down out of the cloud, a tornado.
Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Sam. Let's see, new tornado. That's a new tornado warning in that area. So let's see. As I'm looking on the radar,
I
haven't got an update yet, but it looks like it's still. Okay, here I've got an update coming up. It's 6:34 right now, and it looks like it will be moving into the Salina area here.
Well, I gotta tell you what, spotter at Smolin and at Smolin on Burma Road, tornado appears to be crossing Burma Road, no longer on the ground, just heavy rotation.
Okay,
Let's hope that's the case.
That would be very,
very
that
it's
good news.
It's lifting right now, but then again, it's no sooner than it lifts, it can drop back down. So again, Salina, I think we're going to have some areas that's going to have some damage. I'm hoping that just heavy rotation reported right now as the storm has crossed Burma Road out to the southwest of Salina. So just looking at the radar, a little more impressive hook on it now than what it was just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, this is reorganizing. This is a cyclical supercell.
Ball on it, and it may be actually losing some of that debris ball. I still think we got some very strong rotation. If anything, it's going to move over much of Salina right now.
Go,
Jerry.
Sheriff, go.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, let's just keep this on the phone if we do have to go down. The sirens all over town are going off right now. You can go to salinapost.com. You can check out the Santiago Center Skycam. You can check out the video cameras, camera 1 and number 2, and watching this come into Salina right now. In fact, we've got one camera pointed right towards the storm as it's moving this way. I don't know if you can hear the sirens in the background, but it seems like it's just on the western city limits of Salina, Randy. I don't know if that's what it looks like to you on your...
It looks like it's pretty close, Jerry. And Scott, you're looking at the Santiago Center Skycam. What are you seeing from that?
I'm seeing a lowering on the Skycam right now, Randy, and it looks like
Finally really seen a wall cloud.
A tornado. It does look like a funnel cloud. It is a little hard to see. I'm going to try to zoom into it just a little bit.
Spotters are also spotters are reporting it's near the Salina Airport area now, not on the ground. Rotation still. So again, reporter is that it's near the Salina Airport area, not on the ground. There's still rotation, and that's good news. And Scott, are you able to zoom in and see that? And how do you see it right now?
I'm zooming in
under
right
an
now.
underpass.
I'm going to have to tilt it down.
It's the worst place you could be.
Give me a second to tilt down here, and let's see if we can see what we're seeing.
Yeah, and while he's doing that, Jerry, what are you seeing out there eyeballing it outside?
Well, the very same thing that the spotters from the airport are seeing. There is rotation in the clouds. This is a huge cell. I mean, this is not just a little bitty funnel cloud. This is a big, almost to the north end of town, to the south end of town with rotation in it. There is a lowering of a funnel right here in front of the radio station as it comes over, but now it goes back up. So it's just one of those things where it's going up and down, so it's really, really unstable. But we'll just stay right here. It's got eerily quiet, Randy. I mean, there is not a breath of air. There's not any wind right now. But you can see it coming right over the 910 KINAO studios right here, right now. In fact, Randy, it might be maybe a half a mile to a mile at the most just to the west of us. I'll stay here and I'll cut in real quick if it starts coming down.
Okay, we're going to tell you right now there is reports of north and east of Smolin some structure damage to a farmhouse. One farmhouse apparently having some structure damage, and the sirens have been shut off now for Smolin. The good news is it's kind of lifted, Scott, but anytime it can drop back down. What are we seeing on the sky cam of this storm?
Well, the sky cam, I zoomed in and I got a little too close to it, so I've zoomed out. I'm going to try to move it just a hair and then tilt it down and then zoom in again and see what I can see. But I am seeing that it's not as well defined of a lowering as it was earlier.
As you do have some appendages hanging down. But again, it's looking a little better on radar. But again, you've got the best view, Jerry, right now. Scott, are you looking at this?
That's the Sankey Auto Center sky cam, Randy, and I can see that it looks like, of course, with the sky cam right now, the heaviest part is on top of the camera. But you can see the back end of that storm, and you can see how
like the wall
intense this
cloud's
storm is
completely
as it
gone.
moves over the city. The lightning there on the sky cam there for a second was very heavy.
Guys, if this goes down, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
If this goes down, we're in trouble. It's huge rotation. This is a real unstable, and it looks like, boy, it is just a big vortex right above Ohio Street right now.
Jerry, it looks like I've got a freeze frame on yours. How hard would it be for you to reset it?
Well, I'm going to see if I can run a 10 flat 100-yard dash here, but I'll do that.
Okay, because I'm showing a freeze frame, but it's very intense looking. While he's doing that, let's look and see. Funnel cloud, briefly touchdown, quarter to a half mile west of 135.
Mile marker 86.
Mile marker 86. Jerry's got his, he does have it reset. As we're looking at Jerry's, now Matt is at number 2. He's looking at the backside of the storm. Jerry is looking at the storm as it moves right over the top of us at Cloud and Ohio. What you're looking at on Jerry's, on Storm Tracker 1 on SalinaPost.com, get on SalinaPost.com. As you look, it looks like that's all kind of joined in. I don't see a lot of debris with that.
But he may be a distance away from that
too much of a distance to see it.
Too much of a distance to see, but yeah, that does look like it's a significantly large tornado on the ground. As Matt is moving, it looks like he's moving off to the north right now, northeast.
Yeah, look at that. You can still see what looks like a small vortices to the left as he's
something.
It is straight.
No, it's kind of hard to tell. It's not picking up as much dirt. That's why.
Yeah.
Last time it was over an open field. That might be over.
There's still that funnel. It's a very faint funnel straight north of Solomon. And, boy, I just can't believe the traffic out here. It's shocking to me is what it is. It's the people that face these storms. But kind of looks like things are let up. I don't know if Matt Moody sees that funnel or not, but it's kind of going back up now. So it was a definite funnel at one time. I'm going to try to go live here just for a second. I'm kind of curious if I can bring this back up here.
Okay, I think we maybe have Matt call it in, so we'll do some checking.
Okay.
I'll get back in here just a second. Hi, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Matt. It wasn't near as defined, smaller than it was. We were seeing debris just there for a second, and we're not seeing it down. The tree line's a little higher right now. But yeah, it was down, and it looks like it's been down for a little while, and there's just tons of traffic right now. Also to mention that we're having some, our connection, we're not getting it correct the first time it dropped down just north of Solomon.
All right. Well, Matt, thank you, and stay safe out there. Appreciate it. So it is now coming up on 7:20 here at 910 KINA. Tornado warning still for northwestern Dickinson County, southeastern Ottawa County until 7:30 this evening. That's still not really getting much in the way of information from the National Weather Service in Topeka. I'm going to be blunt. Unless you're out there chasing and you're reporting for a radio station or for the National Weather Service, get the hell off the road.
Yeah, exactly.
Period. Hey, Jerry, you're back on the air. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see what I see, but
lot of rotation.
I'm just on the I-70 Solomon Bridge, and you can see that V off in a distance.
Yes,
It was
we
a
can.
little tiny rope, and then all of a sudden it went back up, and then it went down and went into a huge tornado a little bit earlier, and then just a little while ago it went down again and really turned into a good-sized funnel cloud. But I don't know if you can see from the distance. There's just a little bitty rope. It goes down, and then it gets big, and then it goes back up into the wall cloud. But it's looking straight north of Solomon.
Yeah, and we right now, Jerry, got a confirmed report as of 7 miles northeast of Niles. Tornado on the ground, moving northeast, and that'd be pretty close to where you're at. What you're seeing is that there is a tornado warning for northwest.